Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a video of picking up some Blu-rays and DVDs. It's been a while. I've been working a lot. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate everybody that has hung in there with me and subscribed to me. Eventually, I'll be back doing more videos, but I've been busy with work, doing things with the family, and I really didn't get to go out and do any movie hunting. But I do have some here that I'm going to do so I can make a newer video to let you guys know I'm still relevant out here in the Blu-ray DVD community, when I can. So hopefully I'll try to find some more Blu-rays and, DVDs when I'm out there, when I get a chance. But I wanted to catch up with you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has found stuff that they love and enjoy when it comes to watching and collecting for Blu-rays and DVDs. I really appreciate the community so much. I feel a lot of love over here, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. People give their honest opinions. I honestly appreciate that, and also really appreciate you guys supporting my channel, watching my content. Mr. Dave, everybody else on here, I really appreciate all you guys so much, And I have a few things here I want to show you guys that I have recently picked up. There's not a lot. There really isn't a lot, but I wanted to do a video because it's been a while. So I hope you guys were safe this holiday season. You guys had a happy New Year's and everything, and everybody's, just healthy and good out there and, going out collecting their movies and what they like. So the first movie I want to show you, I've been looking for this movie for a very long time. I was trying to wait on Amazon to see if it would go down a little bit, and sometimes it was hard to even find it, But I actually went to my half-price books, and the lady I know there, Gina, she's very, very nice to me all the time, and she finds stuff for me, and she found this old classic horror movie. It's actually a black exploitation horror film that I believe did pretty good. I believe it belongs in the classics of horror movies. It's like an urban type of horror movie. Great actor in this. He has passed away some years back. One of the great actresses that were in here that's actually still alive was in part 2 of this movie. Is Pam Grier. She's, she was in a movie called Jackie Brown, which was a really, really good movie by Quentin Tarantino. And she's done a lot of good, exploitation films back in the 70s, I think one was called Coffee, Black and White Mama, I think it was called. Those, really, soulful, type, badass, exploitation action films. Some of them are actually very, very good, and they're classics. But this is a very good classic, and I'm glad to own this. It's actually a double feature, and this is called Blackula. So she found me Blackula on DVD for a good price. Now, I would probably rather maybe have it on Blu-ray. Maybe at a later date I might do that. But this has Blackula and Blackula Scream on it. Now, I don't know if they were going to make a third Blackula. It might have been in development, I'm not sure, or maybe they just didn't want to take it any further. But this is actually a pretty awesome horror movie, especially one that doesn't really have that much comedy in it. Like I said, I like to find these movies that don't have so much comedy in it. I try to put a little bit of slapstick humor in it. That's kind of okay. But I would rather have my gore movies and horror movies be straight, at the edge of your seat, like scary movies. You know what I mean? So I found this from her. She actually ordered this for me. I think it came from Oklahoma. That's a little cover on the front there. It actually comes off, but I just left it on. And then inside it has, what I like about this, to be honest with you guys, it's not double-sided. Each has its own individual DVD, which is really awesome. Nice cover here for Blackula, you know what I mean, which is pretty awesome. And then Scream, Blackula Scream, which is cool. So I'm glad that this is a double feature, guys, and it's a 2-disc DVD. I like that. Now the double-sideds are okay if you can't find them like that. That's fine. But she found this for a really good price for me. It was $8. So I was glad to have this in my collection, man, because I've been really looking for this so bad. And every time I would try to find it out in the wild, they either didn't have it, or I would have to try to go on and order it. Some places wanted these outrageous prices for some of these black exploitation films, back in the 70s. Because in my opinion, they're collectible classics, because they don't make movies like this anymore. And I think this guy was an independent guy at first, you know what I mean. And this is a time where it was breaking into, African Americans getting into horror films, in my opinion, you know what I mean. So this is a great find, guys, that I got here, which is Blackula and Scream, Blackula, Scream. So that's the first one I found there. Now, I'm really starting to get back into the old shows of the 60s. My favorite music artist, guys, some people might don't believe this. My favorite all-time music artist is Jimi Hendrix. So I'm really into, I like some of the music, not today. I really don't like this. I don't know what this stuff is today. I don't know. I grew up in the 80s, and I like the 80s music, 90s music, but my all-time favorite is Jimi Hendrix, and always will be, to the grave, Janis Joplin, different people like that, but this show came out around that time, in that era. I wasn't even born yet, you know what I mean. I was born in 72. My mother used to say, you should have been born in the 60s. You love Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. I just love that type of music, especially Jimmy, but he was around in this time, and I'm actually got this complete set on Blu-ray Series 1 for $12, which isn't bad at all for my exchange, and I'm going to try to collect and get the rest of the series, which is the original series of Star Trek. So I'm starting to get back into Star Trek. This is awesome. What was awesome about this is this was used, and there's no scratches, no whatsoever on the disc at all. It's like somebody just traded in to get money, because sometimes that's what people do. My exchange will not take anything unless it's open. So some people will take the shrink wrap off and just trade it in. You know what I mean? So this is it has a beautiful presentation of the cover on here. I like the way they did it for the Blu-ray. It's really awesome. It has a nice slip cover. You know what I mean? And then inside, I love it. I love it. I love it. Everything is, separate. All the disc of season 1. And I'm going to go get season 2. So season 2 is actually $30, guys. $30. So I'm going to try to find it a tad bit cheaper. And I know they have the third season a little cheaper. So I might actually pick that one up and wait to get 2. But this is the first complete season of the original Star Trek. Glad to own this. I've been watching it. The picture quality is beautiful. I mean, you can really see it. It actually has in the menu, it actually has where you can have original form and enhanced form, which is pretty awesome. So this actually has an enhanced format that you can play on your Xbox Series X or S with a 4K Blu-ray player, whatever you have. A Blu-ray player, just a Blu-ray player. It doesn't have to be a video game system. And it looks really, really good on a 4K or HD TV, I'm going to say. So, glad to own this. This one here, man, let me tell you. This is another one I got in from the exchange used. I forgot. I think I paid $13. I don't have the receipt for me, but it is an Ultra 4K. This is definitely worth owning. It is one of the classic horror movies ever made. Man. Very awesome movie by John Carpenter. I think you guys are going to know what I'm going to show you here. And it is the original The Thing on 4K. I'm so glad to own this. And they got this in for me used. There's nothing wrong with it again. It's like somebody played it and traded it in. So what's really awesome about this is this has the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray and plus digital code. The only thing that was missing from this was the digital code. That doesn't matter to me. I really don't need it. You know what I mean? But it has the 4K and the Blu-ray in there. So it definitely was worth that price, man. So I'm so glad to own a 4K version of The Thing. John Carpenter did a fantastic job on this. There's actually great interviews that are in here too on how they were going to do the movie. There was even a part that they didn't put in that they scrapped. I think they were going to make another one on how the thing evolved or something like that they were talking about. But this is an awesome, awesome movie, and I just watched it the other day on my Xbox Series X because it has the Ultra 4K in it, and there is the 4K, and then there's the Blu-ray, which is awesome, awesome, awesome sauce right there, guys. And I'm so glad to own this, man, the thing, and it looks fantastic. You can definitely see the difference between a DVD and a Blu-ray when you watch the Ultra 4K of this. The darks pop more in the 4K version of some of these movies you watch. The blacks pop out more. You know what I mean? This didn't have no grain in it. No grain filter in it. It was perfect. They did a fantastic job transforming this onto 4K Ultra. So, yeah, I'm glad to own the thing. You know, that is awesome. So, I went to my local Dollar Tree. Didn't have much, guys. I'm going to tell you something. You guys are probably going to laugh about this. There is still DVDs and stuff in there that's been in there for over a year, maybe 2 years. The same old Christmas movies, the same old, I mean, they've been there for, it has to be almost 2 years. Maybe the Dollar Tree is just not getting newer ones like they used to, but they're the same old movies, man. So I found one that I actually didn't own at all on Blu-ray for $1.25. And that is not open yet. It's Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital HD. So I guess that's like the code, I guess? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But it is Star Trek Beyond. Brand new for $1.25 in the dollar store. And that's the only one I found in there that I bought the other ones were just other ones I've had already and just the same old stuff. Maybe they'll get a new shipment and drop here pretty soon. I don't know. But this is the only one I found here. Nice cover of the Blu-ray. Now, I'm going to start getting into the Star Trek movies of now. You know what I mean? I'm going to sit down and watch one like a week. Because I haven't watched even the first one yet. So my friends are telling me, you're missing out, Tony. They're great movies. So I got to actually have time and sit down and watch them. But I picked this one up to add it to the collection, which is Star Trek Beyond. So hopefully this is pretty good. Give me your opinions in the comment sections below. If you guys have watched and owned this movie, let me know what you think. And let me know about the other movies I showed you, what you think. Like The Thing, you know, if you have seen Blackula, let me know what you think about them, guys. I really like hearing you guys' opinions, you know. So yeah, this is the only new one I got there. I was actually glad to pick it up. But I'll tell you a quick story. I went and seen Star Trek Beyond a day or so ago. And I was walking around the store shopping, and I said, I think I might have this. So what I did is I actually hid it. I hid it, guys. I did. I hid it under some stuff. So I got home that night, and I checked in my collection. I noticed, I was like, uh-oh, I don't have it. So I went back the next day, and what do you know? They were tearing down that section of the Dollar Tree to redo it. But before they got to the bottom, it was still there. So I swiped it up real quick, and I went and picked it up. So I'm glad it was still there, because to be honest with you, it probably wouldn't have been there if I didn't go there in a couple days, to be honest with you. So I'm glad to have it. Now this next one I got, me and my kids were at a Goodwill. I got 2 box sets of these. They were $3.99 a piece, which is awesome. Now I'm not going to watch these until I get the first seasons of it, but I just could not pass it up. And I asked my friends, you know, because I heard that it was pretty decent. So my one friend said it's really good. So I got the complete season of, this is the complete 5th season. It's open, but it's in very good condition. I checked all the discs. It was $3.99 of Babylon 5. So if you guys ever got into the Babylon 5 series, let me know. As you can see on the side, it was, you know, $3.99. But upside down. $3.99 at Goodwill. So I got that at Goodwill. for $3.99. Now I opened this up. I don't want to make this too long. I opened this up, which is cool. You know, it has the case, the artwork on the back. You know, it's really nice. Very, very nice presentation of it. It even has a little slip card inside, which is really cool. About the movies, I guess, or the series, and they're each one by one. You know, they're each one by one, which is pretty awesome. I checked the discs; they're in really good condition. So yeah, I picked that up, which was awesome. I just couldn't. The price was too good for me, because if you look on Amazon, they're way more than $4. Way more. Some of them are up in the $20, $30 range. And I found the complete 4th season sealed, guys. Sealed. Not even open yet, of Babylon 5 for $3.99. So I thought that was pretty awesome to find that for $3.99 sealed, which is so awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the first, the second season of these, and the 3rd season, because this is the 4th. And I'm going to find them in time. I'm not going to rush and find them. But I'm going to find them at a good price, and I'm going to watch it from the beginning to how many seasons it ever had. So if you guys have watched and liked Babylon 5, because I like sci-fi shows and series, let me know. A little bit of nostalgia, because it was, I guess it came out back then and when seasons of shows were still kind of pretty good. You know, so if you guys have seen the Babylon 5 series, let me know. I would really appreciate it, guys, if you would tell me your opinions about everything that I showed you guys today. Well, that's all I have for today, guys, okay? It's Thursday. I might go out this weekend. Maybe I'll try to find a couple more Blu-rays. You know, maybe some DVDs. I'm trying to stick with Blu-rays a little bit. But if it's a DVD that I definitely don't have, you know, I'm going to acquire it. You know what I mean? Just to save on space down in my game room when it comes to my movies. So, again, guys, thank you for coming and checking out what I have picked up on my channel, Tony's House of Horror. I will be back soon again, guys. It might take a little bit, you know, a little bit more time, but I just want you guys to know I'm still here and I'm still relevant, and you guys rock. All right? So you guys have a great week. Happy hunting. And I'll see you guys later. All right? Bye for now.